Hey guys and girls, welcome back to some Bravely Default 2. Where we left off, we had just made it to the town of Savalan. I did a lot of grinding. Plenty. As you can see, I wanted to grind up freelancers just so I can get the job skill JP up and up. So I have that for all of them. So we are going to be getting some job points like crazy, hopefully. We're going to continue and see what's going on here. The water is not supposed to be what it is. We'll see what they have to tell us.
We wish to speak with the manager. Where is Lord Bernard?
Hey, folks! First of all, I want to say what a huge pleasure it is to have so many of you with us today. Thanks for coming out.
Is that Orpheus? The bard?
Never mind your thanks. Tell us what you are going to do about the water.
People are saying it is Lord Bernard's fault. That the waterways he dug beneath the city are the cause of the floods. Is this true?
Mr. Orpheus, sir, could you please ask Lord Bernard to come and address the crowd? We simply wish to know the truth of the situation. Surely he owes us that much at least.
The truth, eh? Wow, that's a big one. But what is truth, really?
Less of the theatrics. Just go and get him, will you? We will not be fobbed off with an appearance from one of his lackeys. Hear, hear!
Bring it out! Bring it out!
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, folks, but Lord Bernard can't be with us today. Look, I can see that you guys are pretty unhappy. It doesn't take an empathetic genius to sniff the discontentment on the wind. So how about I sing a little something to put your minds at ease? It's a future classic, I promise.
You had better be joking, minstrel!
Minstrel? This dude looks like a job for sure.
She's the jewel of the desert.
Is he a bard, maybe?
In the sand. She's pretty and pleasant, and her people, they are grand. Come on, smile and be happy, my June-dwelling friends, because the hard times you're suffering from, they're coming to an end. Oh, my heart goes out to all of you, and so does my song. Yeah, my heart goes out to all of you. Now please, just move along.
He is right. We should return to our homes.
Yes, we must do as the bard says.
But, wait! Where are you all going? What in heaven?
Wowie zowie. They weren't kidding when they said these asterisks were something else. I brought the house down.
You're...
Whoa, Princess Gloria, is it really you? Have I even seen you since the Musa days? It is an honor, a pleasure, and a privilege as ever, Your Highness.
Spare me your fawning pretenses. I would prefer an explanation of what you just did to those poor townspeople.
What do you mean? I saw some people in need of a little lift, so I sang them sweet, that's all. Anyway, what brings you to Savalon? Don't tell me they banished you from Musa too. No, wait, Musa got smashed to pieces, right?
Hey, watch your mouth.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry if you're upset, Your Highness. Too soon, I guess? And who might you be?
I'm...
On second thoughts, I don't care.
Wow. You know this guy?
His name is Orpheus. He was Musa's court minstrel. He wormed his way into my father's affections, then began embezzling funds at the earliest opportunity.
Aye, that'll get you excelled right enough. Can't say I'm surprised. If they always get bad apple written all over them.
I'm standing right here, you know. Look, the life of a groundbreaking artist doesn't come cheap. Honestly, it's so hard being amazing. You still don't get me at all, do you, Your Highness? Some things never change.
Do you really imagine I have the slightest interest in what you think of me after all that's happened? I have far more important things to worry about.
Wow. How proud. Well, I know when I'm not wanted. Time to exit stage right. Come again soon, Your Highness. Thank you, and good night.
He looks like a bard, right? Like, he has to
That's a real piece of work.
give us a crystal, right?
Don't let him get to you, Gloria.
Oh, I don't intend to. I have neither the time nor the inclination. Now, shall we make our way to the palace?
So now we have free reign of this place, at least to explore. Though I don't know if that's the plan, because we did a lot of stuff all screen. I kind of want to try and push story. Let me see. I'm gonna check the zone at least first. There's always treasures hanging around. Maybe we'll find some good loot that we can wear. I don't know. And is that it? I think that's it. Okay. Alright, let's keep going. So we're gonna push ahead here.
Princess Gloria! It is a great relief to see you safe and well.
I am sorry if I caused you any undue concern, Prince Castor.
Please, there is no need to apologize. If I might ask, what became of you after the fall of your kingdom?
It is rather a long story, I'm afraid.
And so, we find ourselves here today. You believe Savalon's current troubles to have been caused by the water crystal?
I do, and I wondered if your honored father might know anything that could help us in investigating the matter further.
Your Highness, permit me to offer my deepest sympathies for all that has befallen you. Alas, our own realm is currently suffering grave troubles of its own. It saddens me to say this, but we are unable to offer any assistance.
Silence. That is not your decision to make. You
Prince
must
Castor.
give Dromed his presumption. While his official title is that of Record Keeper to the court, he also serves in an unofficial capacity as an advisor. And what he says is not without truth. Our current situation is not a pleasant one. My honored father, the king, his whereabouts
King
are
is
currently
missing.
unknown.
Goodness! Have you any idea what might have happened to him?
Sadly not. We had thought that he might have been kidnapped, but we have received neither a ransom demand nor contact of any other kind. We have also tried to notify my younger brother, Pollux, but since setting off on his tour of the nations of the world, he remains unreachable. The Council of Elders has been satisfied thus far with our tales of sudden sickness, but it is only a matter of time before they begin asking questions.
I am ever so sorry. I pray with all my heart that he will be returned to you soon.
You are too kind, Princess Gloria. I will confer with the Council on the matter of the water crystal. Perhaps one of the elders will know something.
That would be great, wouldn't it, Gloria?
You dare interject, servant! Have you no shame?
Oh, you misunderstand, Prince Castor. My friend here is no servant. He is a companion and trusted ally. I owe him my life.
Friend? Companion? A lowly commoner?
Oh, come now, Your Highness. If you continue to insult my comrades, I fear I shall have no choice but to take offense.
Offense? At what? He is a commoner, is he not? I merely call a spade a spade.
Prince Castor.
Forgive me, Your Highness. I spoke out of turn. Now, to return to the matter at hand. Dromit.
The city's various districts began to fill with water at different times, but it seems the trouble first began around 3 years ago.
3 years? And was it not 3 years ago that Musa was attacked? The Council will be assembling shortly. We must consult with them on this matter right away. Please, if you would bear with us until then.
Of course, Your Highness.
Forgive the wait, Your Highness. Allow me to introduce Elders Cygnus and Bernard, right honorable members of the Council.
Cygnus, Minister of Commerce at your service. A pleasure to make your acquaintance, Princess Gloria.
This dude straight looks evil.
Master
Bernard.
of the gaming hall.
Isn't this... Didn't I fight him in the demo? I'm almost certain.
Your Highness.
Prince Castor informs us that you seek knowledge of the water crystal.
We do indeed. I suspect that it might be the cause of the city having filled up with water. Might you know anything of such a connection?
Alas, the cause is somewhat more prosaic than that, Your Highness. I am afraid my men made a rather critical blunder while digging an underground waterway. In fact, you find us having just emerged from an emergency council meeting on that very subject.
And a very productive meeting it was, too. I must commend you on your ready acceptance of responsibility, Lord Bernard. To have offered to help in righting the mistake is further proof, if such were needed, of your unimpeachable character. This man is no crystal thief, Your Highness. You have my personal guarantee of that.
You honor me, Lady Cygnus.
Now, we must be getting on. The proposed countermeasures will require considerable planning if they are to go ahead. If you will excuse us.
Well, I guess what they're saying makes sense.
Perhaps. But if Bernard's waterways truly are the reason for the flooding, then there is one thing that strikes me as somewhat convenient. The gaming hall, his gaming hall, is one of the few places not afflicted, despite the vast quantities of water it uses.
Perhaps we had better go and take a look.
You will allow me to accompany you, I trust. If one of my subjects truly is connected to the disappearance of your kingdom's treasures, as a friend and ally, I cannot stand idly by.
Your help will be much appreciated, Your Highness.
And besides, I somewhat doubt the ability of this rabble to protect you. You are of noble birth, Lady Gloria. To associate so freely with the lowborn is...
Prince Castor.
Of course, Your Highness. Now is not the time to be casting aspersions on the quality of your companions.
That was rude, but okay.
Me, and that I might prove to be of assistance.
I hope so too, Prince Castor.
All right. Looks like we're headed for the gaming hall.
He don't know us like that. We just because we're lowborn don't mean we're butts. Okay, we got him as a companion. To the gaming hall. Is it this way? No. But there's a treasure this way. I will take all the treasures I can get. Where are we headed? Oh, back there. Okay. Prince Castor. That dude screamed evil. Even if we didn't play the demo and knew that we fought him, dude was like, just his face was like, yeah, that's evil. I'm actually anxious to get a new job, a new class, because I maxed out the monk.
Whoa. I never expected to see a fountain like that in the middle of the desert.
Me neither. Talk about decadent. Not that I mind a little luxury, but you can have too much of a good thing.
Oofed. There's been no expense in decking this place out, that's for sure.
Prince Castor! To what do we owe this inestimable pleasure? Well, might I ask what brings you here, Your Highness?
Princess Gloria was taking a tour of the city. I thought it would be rude not to offer to accompany her.
Ah, the life of a prince is a hard one, is it not? But I am forgetting myself. Allow me to introduce Annie Hale. The rustic charms of her performing menagerie have been entertaining our clientele of late. You will have to forgive her abysmal manners. I found her wandering the wilds, and it seems her upbringing was far from civilized.
Who's this
But
character?
tell me, Princess Gloria, how goes the
I like her
search
outfit.
for the water
That was rude
crystal?
though, but I like her
We
outfit.
haven't found it yet, but we will. You can be sure of that.
Oh, I do admire your optimism, but I can't help feeling that you'll never find it, no matter how hard you search. What would it take to convince you that it was not in Savalon, I wonder? An official edict to that effect from the prince, perhaps?
I doubt it. Not that I don't trust His Highness, of course, but I would prefer to confirm it for myself. After all, thieves have a habit of hiding things rather well, don't you find?
Not true.
Well, then far be it from me to hinder you in your search. But please, do take care. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Well, no offense to our new friend, but I can't help thinking he's got something to hide.
Bernard's story is certainly impressive. He built the gaming hall and earned himself a place on the Council of Elders, and all in the space of a few years. There were certain rumors, of course, but what newly made man is not dogged by the chatterings of the jealous?
All the more reason to suspect him, says I. There's no smoke without fire.
Maybe that minstrel can tell us something. Orpheus, was it?
Couldn't hurt to ask. Is there anything you can tell us about him first, Gloria?
Well, if I were being kind, I might describe him as committed to his craft. If I were feeling less generous, I'd say he was a raving egomaniac.
Reminds me not to get on your bad side. But that's good to know. We might be able to use it to our advantage. Let's track him down and see, shall we?
Dude is super sus. Swear. He looks like he's plotting. Okay. I bet we're gonna follow him till those ruins. I'm calling it. Party chat. The Prince and the Paupers. Crikey. These snacks I brought are good. Heh, couldn't help yourself, huh? You kidding? I can't pass a stall and not buy something. Don't suppose you fancy a skewer, do you, Prince Castor? They're a credit to your kingdom, I must say. I'd recommend the... Do not presume to speak to me. We are not friends. Hold on, pal. You were the one who asked to come along with us. I offered to accompany Princess Gloria. The commoners who trail in her wake are of no interest to me. You know, Elvis isn't actually a commoner. His family's kind of a big deal. Pah, the idea that this man is of any consequence at all is laughable. No person of quality would indulge in a filthy street food. And just look at him, licking his fingers. But you are a noble, right, Elvis? Pah, what does it matter? I'm a connoisseur of tasty treats, that's all you need to know. Now, Why don't you just admit that you fancy a nibble, Your Highness? Heaven only knows how they get this coating so crispy. I do not want a nibble, and certainly not of something you have mauled in such a fashion. Now please, do not bother me. Prince Castor? Did you not hear what I said? You're going the wrong way. What? Then why did you not tell me? Hero one, Your Highness. Let's see what's going on here.
Orpheus, where are you going?
Oh, why are you trying to pin me down? I'm a seeker, man, a poet. I go where the muse takes me. Wherever the wind blows, whenever the spirit moves me, that's my destination, baby.
Uh-huh. So, where are you going?
I'm wasted on you, you know that. Anyway, I don't have to tell you anything. You're impossible. Fine. I'm off to the sand-swept ruins to bring a certain very special story to an end. Go on, go running off to Bernard and tell him like I know you will.
Okay.
Jeez, I know better than anybody that a true artist needs dedicated fans, but why does Bernard keep the kid around? Loyalty's good and everything, but that kind of puppy dog stuff could really cramp a guy's style. Well, look who it is. Ahem. Oh, she's the tragic princess of a long-lost land, and she cries a river while she stomps the sand. Will her crystal questing ever reach an end, or will she die for duty here without a friend? Ooh, yeah. You gotta love the sad ones. That's a classic in the making and no mistake. Oh, hey, Princess Gloria, I didn't see you there. Listen, I've got a dash, but I'd love to talk to you sometime about what it feels like to lose an entire kingdom. It'd make one heck of a song.
What just happened there?
He knew we were here.
Yeah.
He certainly did. And judging by his song...
Do you not get the feeling he's leading us a little by the nose?
So what if he is? No harm in playing along, right? Then, when we get the chance, we turn the tables and squeeze him for everything he knows.
Prince Castor, do you know the place he mentioned?
Yes, the ruins are to the south of the city. I will lead the way. A great city once stood here, before these lands fell to the sand. War and deforestation laid waste to what was once green and pleasant. So the desert came to be. Our ancestors were foolish indeed. These sun-scorched sands are no place to make a life. If only there were water in abundance. How many times I've dreamed of it.
Prince Castor.
Forgive me. This is neither the time nor the place. We must focus on the task at hand, finding Orpheus.
So, I actually already pushed through this area. But we'll talk about the prince. The Sandswept ruins must be pretty old. They look like they've been out here falling to pieces for a long time. They're ancient indeed. One can almost feel the weight of history bearing down upon them. Spectacular performances were once held here, beneath the glow of the setting sun. Yes, I once read that the tragedies in particular were renowned for their power. I commend you, as always, on the breadth of the knowledge, Princess Gloria. You really do know a heck of a lot. Oh, not really. I've always been rather a voracious consumer of books, that's all. Sadly, I know no more of the theater than I learned in the library back in Musa. I am ashamed to say that I have never actually seen a play. I'm ashamed to say that I have never actually seen a play. Is that so, Your Highness? Well then, I shall have to arrange for a local troupe to perform for you at the palace. Thank you, Prince Castor. I should like that very much. But only once all the crystals have been restored to their rightful place, of course. Of course, the crystal continues to be our main priority. Forgive me for diverting your attention from the matter at hand. No romantic play watching evening for you, Princey Pants. Romantic? I had no such thing in mind, Your Highness, believe me. Trying to get her alone, I see how it is. She's mine, Prince. Okay. So I would imagine... Oh, wait, no, is it behind us? Watch it be behind us, and I'm just... Oh, no. No, we're in the right place, okay. So yeah, I was using this place actually to level. So I managed to get pretty high. So let's go do this.
Folks! Please welcome to the stage the incomparable talent that is Princess Gloria. Your Highness, I'd like to take this opportunity to play you something really special. My latest and greatest masterwork. It's about a lone hero who goes through hell after being chased from his homeland, but who finally, at long last, gets his chance at vengeance. So, Gloria, if you'd care to join me, you know the words, I'll teach you the tune.
I will play no part in this farce, Orpheus.
Whoa, farce? This is no such thing. You know how long I've had to wait for this? It's nothing short of a tragedy. And a revenge tragedy at that. Ah, sweet retribution.
What are you even talking about? Retribution for what, exactly?
You were outed as a dirty wee embezzler and banished for your crimes. You've only got yourself to blame for that, pal.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! You don't know my life. You don't know how hard it's been. I'll never forget what was done to me. Never! And now, I finally got my chance for revenge. I'm going to take it. And there's nothing anyone can do to stop me. So shut up and die! Do you have any idea what I've been through since I got kicked out of Musa? Drinking ditch water like an animal. Crawling around like an insect because I was too hungry to stand. Did you ever stop to think about that, Princess? Can you even imagine it? 'Cause I'll never forget it. That's for sure. Never. All that pain, all that suffering. That's what turned me into the tortured artist you see before you today. And hope you like to find it!
No big deal. Let me at him. Better cover up.
We stand firm for now, huh? Nothing like the laundry.
Right. Let's see if the boss. Oh man, get it. I was ready for that one.
Kind of overleveled, I think, for sure, but they're not gonna touch us.
Very well.
Let me brace myself.
Not right then.
So what's next? Oh man, get it.
Alright, actually, you know what? I want to examine him. 10k? Okay. Let's get rid of his mob squad. Okay. Yo, what's up with this poison? Can y'all stop? Actually, no. You know what?
Heed my call.
Get rid of you. Water, water, water. Lightning. Water, water. And I can hit him with lightning. And then a good boy in the middle there is also weak to water, so we'll throw that at him.
Let me at him. I'm going all in.
Body slam him. Crosscut. Crosscut. Crosscut.
I'm up, huh?
Hit him with the tortoise kick. Oh my gosh! That was a lot of damage. Okay. I'll throw that on you. I'm going to do that.
Does that feel better? Let me help you. Does that feel better?
You saved my bacon there. You rang?
Wait, why would you put him to sleep, you bastard? Actually, you know what? Can I? No. Damn it. Alright. Default.
Oh man, get it!
Fault line! Get him.
It's my time to shine. May the earth engulf you. Dig deep, guys.
Big damage. 2,000. What was that? 2,300? Gladly take that much off. Default out. We're gonna default everyone so we can.
Next, no wonder. Okay then.
Myself.
To arms.
Actually, you know what? You don't have to do anything. I'm just gonna cross-cut the hell out of him. Oh!
It hurts. But it's nothing compared to the pain that burns inside my soul. I'm going to channel it all into my work. That's how masterpieces are born. Time for you to bow out, princess.
There's only one starring role in this production.
Role in this production.
Body slam on Vidal. And you know what? Strong strike this dude. That's the end of that. That was easy. Yo, look at those masters. Oh, that's what I like to see, all that experience. It should be the Bard class, right? The Bard. Bard plays a supporting role in combat through the use of song, a single one of which can turn the tide of battle. He's got Don't Let Him Get to You, reduces physical damage to multiple targets by 15% for 3 turns, or Don't Let Him Trick You, reduces magical damage. Don't know how much I'm going to be using a Bard, but it's good to have another class.
Seriously? Denied my revenge? After all I've done? Oh, I hate my life.
Oh, spare us. Now, where is the crystal?
You think I'm just going to tell you?
Yes, unless you'd prefer me to crush your throat so that you'd never be able to moan about how hard your life is again. Or sing, for that matter.
No, I'll tell you. Bernard has it. Something went wrong when he tried to use it, and he flooded the city.
So it was him, after all. The fool.
And where is it now?
I don't know. I don't know where he hid it. He only told me that he had it, I promise.
So, after all your big talk, you basically don't know anything.
It doesn't surprise me. I wouldn't tell this weasel my secrets either. Still, we know Bernard has it now at least. And with another asterisk to boot.
Oh! What do we have here?
Just was interesting. We fought the bard here instead of fighting the one dude, the entertainer.
The crowd's getting ugly,
Oh.
Lord Bernard. They're asking for you to put in a special guest appearance.
Very annoying of them. Deal with it, will you? I don't care how, just get it done.
Your wish is my command.
What was that?
How did you? But no one could have... Whatever. Looks like it's now or never.
What the...
Caught you napping? You should know by now I'm always ready to make a dramatic exit.
Orpheus!
Later, losers. Catch you on the flip side.
Forget him for now. My men will apprehend him soon enough. I owe you all an apology.
Huh?
My behavior towards you back at the palace was unforgivable.
Yeah, you do,
Having
clearly.
seen you fight, I realize now
bastard.
how blind I've been.
Hey, no need to go overboard. We didn't take it personally.
You are more kind to me than I deserve.
Hey, Elvis. What was that we saw before? When your book glowed up like that?
Well, I told you it reacts to asterisks, didn't I? The ones we got our hands on in Halcyonia helped me read a little more of the writing inside it. But this time, we seem to have been shown something from the past of the asterisk's previous owner instead. I've no idea why though, so don't go asking me to conjure up visions at will.
And I guess that means we're no wiser than we were before, right?
But no less wise either, eh? And that's the whole point of traveling the world in search of knowledge. To keep putting the pieces together until it all finally makes sense.
I suppose you're right.
What? A bird?
Is something the matter?
No. It's nothing.
Plan for success. Now that you have more asterisks to play with, it's worth thinking about how this might affect your character development. Okay, yeah. Just, it's telling us to play around with job roles, which... we can definitely do. But I don't know if... I don't know what skills look good for on the bard. Increases the likelihood of a target being the subject of enemy attacks. Attempt to put a target to sleep.
Bernard?
How many times? Not while I'm eating. The smell of you is enough to turn a man's stomach. Oh, awful feral creature.
But...
I have just taken delivery of a simply divine vintage. Do not disturb me. Unless, that is, you wish to return to the squalor from which you came.
Sorry.
Fine clothes, fine music, and fine food and drink. What else does a man live for? How else can one revel in the glory of existence?
I'm sorry. Please don't send me away.
Oh, stop fretting, you foolish child. Shut up and do as I say, and all will be just as it should be.
Okay.
There's a good girl. Anyway, I've finished now. Make your report.
Orpheus attacked the princess as you ordered, but he was beaten and now he's run away.
Pathetic. I had thought his history with the royal nuisance would be sufficient to spur him on, but it seems not. Very well, you may leave.
Bernard over here planning some evil deeds.
What to do now, I wonder?
This dude's a thief, right? I forget what he gave me
Business will be a little
in the
chat
demo.
with a certain interested party.
Prince Castor, I have been looking for you everywhere.
And now you have found me.
Princess Gloria, I must insist that you refrain from taking the prince out of the city without notifying the relevant authorities.
I was not taken anywhere, Dromed. I went of my own free will.
Your Highness, whilst I understand your desire to aid our nation's allies, might I remind you that Musa is no more. There is precious little benefit to be gained from spending your valuable time on lost causes.
Whoa! Aren't you highborn people supposed to be polite?
I am simply stating the truth.
Musa may be no more, Dromed, but our duty to Princess Gloria is very much alive and well. Her Highness and her friends will remain until such time as they have ascertained the truth of the situation regarding the crystal. And during that time, they will continue to be our honored guests.
But, as you wish, Your Highness. But please, I must beg you to conclude your dealings here quickly, Princess Gloria, for Savalon's sake. When your business here is done, Prince Castor, you are needed at the palace.
Yeah, get out. I don't want you in our
I'd
party.
say I'm feeling too welcome.
I'm not a fan
right
of
now.
this prince.
Well, you can hardly blame them for not wanting the prince bogged down with our business. The king is missing after all.
Dromed means well, I assure you. Forgive him.
Oh, please, it's entirely understandable. I'm sure I would feel exactly the same in his position.
You are too kind as ever, Your Highness.
You know, I get the feeling that our distracting the prince isn't all that Dromed's worried about. It seems to me that he has another reason for wanting us out of the way.
I cannot begin to imagine what else might be on his mind, but I will ask him if it makes you feel better. For now, I must return to the palace. I will rejoin you when my business there is concluded.
Sounds good.
Being a prince must be hard work. Not that we have.
Aye. Someone tells me Bernard's not going to be telling us where he's hidden this crystal without some arm twisting.
Perhaps his companion can help us. The girl.
Yeah. What was her name again? Anyhow?
Yes, that was it. Let's see if...
Anyhow. Let's go find her. But we will do this next time. Leave a like, guys. Subscribe, share with a friend. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I'm actually going to do this party chat real quick. He makes my skin crawl. I cannot stand that Orpheus guy. The way he speaks, even the way he moves, literally everything about him makes my skin crawl. So why the heck can't I stop his stupid face from popping up every time? I try not to think about it. I get that too sometimes. The more you try not to think about someone, the more you can't help it. Yeah, and now it's happening again. I can literally see his stupid grin. It's horrible. You're probably still annoyed because he got away. I know I am. What's done is done. The matter is in Prince Castor's hands. You knew Orpheus back in Musa, right, Gloria? Was he always such a pain? Well, he was certainly always a rather dramatic person, prone to exaggeration and so forth. Prone to narcissism and self-obsession, more like. I'm guessing he's always been nothing but talk, though, right? Like, as soon as the going gets tough, he falls to pieces. Precisely. No wonder he'd rather feel sorry for himself for having been caught stealing from your father than face up to his actual problems. Yeah, there really isn't a single good thing about him. Well, at least I know why he gets me so badly now. Thanks, Gloria. Oh, of course. I'm not entirely sure how I helped exactly.